Alright, hey everyone, and welcome to the first advanced video in the CSGO Butterfly Knife tutorial series. Hopefully you've watched all the other videos first. If not, there'll be a link up on screen taking you to a playlist where you can watch the rest of them. If you're wondering why this video is so late and why the video quality is noticeably worse, just go ahead and check the description, I'll explain all of it. But anyway, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Alright, a bit of backstory before we actually get into the steps. Like a lot of you, I learned a lot of these tricks online, but when it comes to combos, I'm pretty much self-taught. So I'm really just going to be making up this terminology as we go. Alright, so based on my crazy logic, combos consist of three main features. There's the base tricks, which is what we've been learning before. Then there's add-ons, which we'll be learning in this video, where we just basically add on to the tricks to give them a little bit of extra flair. And then there's transitions, which is a move you use to transition from one trick to another trick. The concept of add-ons is pretty simple. They're fast, flashy mini tricks that you do in between your normal ones. The idea of them is to add some action while still returning a knife to where it was before. This may sound completely useless, and technically yes they are, but as I'll show you, they do make some boring tricks look quite a bit more exciting, and they're really easy to add too. Alright, let's start with a basic one. This is CSGO Inspect animation. You can do it from any trick that leaves your knife open like this, with a simple basic grip. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like. Simply grip the safe handle with your thumb and a second third of your index finger. Fling the knife backwards towards the back of your palm, and then simply bend your index finger in, and then catch it. Your index finger should be blocking the knife from closing all the way. Then simply rest two fingers on the bite handle with your pinky touching the end of the safe handle, and you're pretty much done. To return, simply move your fingertips out of the way, flip the knife back to the back of your palm, and just flip it back shut, and you're done. Another stupidly simple add-on is just simply spinning the knife around by its safe handle. It looks very silly on its own, but when added to some basic tricks, it can make them look a little bit cooler. But those two add-ons, that's just kid stuff. Here's the one I prefer. It's a single part of a move called the chaplain, but we're using it to actually enhance already existing tricks. So let's break it down real quick. Since I'm doing this add-on on its own, what I do is I build up some momentum by flipping the knife partially open before attempting to do the full spin. This extra momentum makes it easier, but it's not required when doing this as a part of a combo. All we're doing here is simply spinning the safe side of the knife around our index finger, and then catching it when it comes back around. Even though this add-on may already have a name, I'm going to go ahead and call it the refresh, because of the way it spins your knife around, it takes you right back to where you were before. I suggest practicing this add-on on its own before trying to use it in a combo. Just practice the spin a few times, and then soon you'll be able to turn your boring old tricks into ones that are quite a bit more exciting. You can even add twirls to your twirls. And if you thought the Zen rollover wasn't flashy enough, try adding a refresh to it. Alright guys, that's all I got for this episode. Playlist is on the top right with the rest of these tutorial videos. We got links in the bottom for social media and for the review and where you can buy this knife. And yeah, I guess that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, bye.